This is Las Vegas Real Estate Now, where we bring you the 3 E's: educate, empower, and engage. I'm your host, Harvey Blankfeld, along with our co-host, Shelley Brown, and we've been selling homes here in Southern Nevada since 1988. Shelley and I are also very proud to be part of the Real Estate Radio Network. That is a national network of local real estate professionals delivering timely, balanced truths about local market conditions. And with us in studio with Shelley and I, we have John Jones from Spectrum Inspection Group. Now, I mistakenly said Spectrum Inspections initially, but it's Spectrum Inspection Group. John's been a certified inspector of structures for Spectrum for the last 3 years. He's also a fabulous pianist, and we're going to talk a little bit about that too. Hey, welcome, John.
Thank you very much. Great to be here, Harvey.
We're glad to have you. You know, one of the things that happens is that when we're talking about home inspections in the process, it's a very important part of the diligence of the buyer. But sometimes it gets exaggerated or expanded, and it becomes a tug of war between buyer and seller, or listing agent and buyer's agent. The buyer's agent has to be prepared and set up proper, have the buyer properly prepared for what the home inspection really does.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yeah, there's a couple of things that they can do. As a buyer's agent, you want to make sure that one of the things, the foundational things that I like to do is to make sure that a client feels safe and feels secure and knows what they're getting themselves into.
Yeah, I think it's important. I mean, the inspection is to reveal whatever issues there are with the home. It's not, I mean, some of those issues have to be addressed in order to satisfy the buyer.
That is correct.
Others might not.
Right. And so I feel like it's a bit of a team effort between myself and the buyer's agent. I always like to have that communication with the buyer's agent prior to moving into the home inspection so that they know exactly what I'm there to do, how I do it, how I can best serve, and how I can best serve their client.
Right, but I want to know why you got to tell me there's a crack in a driveway. I am not blind.
Good point.
Excellent.
And it's actually to let you know that you can have peace of mind and still have a crack in your driveway.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's it. Just to say it's there and it's not something that the driveway's not going to necessarily fall into a sinkhole because there's a crack in it.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
Because I have a crack in my driveway. I was very worried.
You know, and we can always tell when I go into a house that's 10 years old, I can tell you what the 10-year-old typical and common problems and conditions and issues that I'm going to find.
Now, we've talked about the buyer a little bit. Let's talk about the seller and the listing agent. What do they need to do to help you through the inspection? I know there's things that you come across as you're going into a home that you'd like to see this listing agent and/or seller address for you.
Sure. Want to hear what they are?
Please.
Take the dishes out of the sink. Pick up the floor. Pick up the clothes off the floor. The dirty laundry off the floor.
How about light bulbs?
Basic things.
Light bulbs is a big one.
Because you guys always write that the fixture doesn't work when you could put a light bulb in it.
Sure, absolutely.
Yeah.
Light bulbs are an important part of obviously the ambience of the home and lighting the home and the proper care, maintenance, and operation of all of the structures and facilities of the home. A light bulb can burn out. It's not really a big deal. If I see it, I'm going to say, oh, there's a light bulb that looks to be burnt out.
But you can't be certain if it's not the fixture that's broken. That's the problem.
Actually, I can take what appears to be a burnout light bulb out of the socket and check the socket.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Very good.
Sure can. And
other inspectors won't do that.
They won't do it.
No,
they'll just write the fixture doesn't work.
Right. And if I see a bunch of them, I'll test one or two, or a representative number perhaps, just to make sure that they are doing what they're supposed to do and there's not an anomalous condition involved.
Right. Not a major electrical issue.
Yeah, absolutely. There again, peace of mind.
You've been listening to Las Vegas Real Estate Now with hosts Harvey Blankfeld and Shelley Brown. Please tune in every Saturday at 11 a.m. right here on News Talk 720 KDWN.